Hi, what I'd like to talk to you about today is the dangers of democracy. Now, that's a very provocative statement I just made. There are many wonderful things about democracy, but I am here to talk about the dangers. The main danger of democracy can be distilled down to this very simple point. It is the rule of the majority, and if the majority is misled, that's cataclysmic for everyone. The reason that is so bad is there are a lot of people who want a very limited government because a lot of people, myself included, think that the bigger a government is, the more opportunity there is for greed and corruption. Now, you might rightfully say to me, do you not put any onus on the private citizens and lobbyists who try to use the corrupt government for their own gain? And I say this as an answer. No, I put the responsibility on the elected officials. I do hold government officials to a higher standard. And I don't mind if a lot of people think I'm too tough on politicians. I think people have to be held to account. That is the whole point of trusting someone or something or some entity. I think the bigger the government gets, the more opportunity there is for things to go wrong. For the larger the group and the larger the amount of resources, the more difficult it is to know exactly what every individual needs. And if a government starts to convince citizens that a larger government is a good thing, then we go down a slippery slope. We don't want that to happen. We want the best government possible, and I wish that for all of you watching, no matter where you live on the earth. And the best government, in my humble opinion, is a government that is just big enough to do everything it's supposed to do. And it's only supposed to do one thing: keep its citizens safe. That's the job of the government in my mind. Virtually everything else can be done better by the private sector. And I want my government to keep people free and safe. It can be distilled to that simple point. Now, whether you agree with what I have to say or not, I'll leave you with this thought. Over here, you see Socrates with his finger up in the air. He was killed because of democracy. He was put to death for corrupting the youth. What an interesting charge. Thanks so much for watching. Talk to you soon. Good night.